Making the headlines this morning, importance of yams in Igbo cosmology stressed. INEC taxed on free, fair, transparent election come November the 8th. 70,000 naira HIV prevention injectables draws split Nigerians. And in our foreign news, Argentine protests against brutal killings of young women. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more livable and secure Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 5111 and 0800220008. ABS TV is now live on cable free to air. Join us. My name is Ajurichukwu Okabwe. Welcome to ABS News. In many Igbo communities, this is the season of Iwaji or Iriji, the traditional New Yam festival within Igbo cosmology. The yam is a symbol of life, sustenance, wealth, and cultural identity. Long revered as the king of crops, yam represents the foundation of existence and the rhythm of agricultural year. Special report on importance of new yams is taken from our studio.
The annual New Yam Festival, celebrated between August and October, marks the end of the farming season and the beginning of the harvest, affirming the crop's enduring spiritual and social significance. Yam's importance is rooted in history. For centuries, it served as the staple food that ensured the survival of Igbo communities, and it was observed that yam transcends its value as mere sustenance, playing a pivotal role in rites of passage, communal ceremonies, and economic exchanges. In traditional Igbo society, a man's success in yam cultivation reflected his wealth, social standing, and industry. Large yam barns were once the ultimate markers of prosperity and masculine achievements. The New Yam Festival is the culmination of these cosmological beliefs. It is a rite of thanksgiving, during which the first harvested yams are offered to the gods and ancestors before any community member may partake. It is also a celebration of renewal, as in many communities, the head of the household or the community leader, Igwe or Eze, breaks the first yam, accompanied by libations and prayers, and sharing yams reinforces bonds of kingship and signals a collective readiness to embrace the new season in harmony.
The Speaker of the Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Somto Chukwu Udeze, has described the three prestigious awards given to Governor Chukwuma Soludo by the United Nations General Assembly as expected and meritorious in view of the governor's valuable contributions towards strengthening the global economy as international financial consultant and his landmark achievement as the governor of Anambra State. In his congratulatory message to the governor, on behalf of the state legislature, on the awards bestowed on him during the 2025 Global Power Forum organized to mark the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Right Honorable Deze expressed gratitude to the organizers who said have recognized hard work, experience, and unwavering commitment which Governor Soludo has continued to exhibit in his public service both locally and internationally. The Speaker will maintain that the three awards, which include the African Public Service Excellence Award, special recognition from the House of Representatives of the South Carolina, and more importantly, the African Governor of the Year Award, are true assessment and testament of Governor Soludo's development efforts and overall good governance. Enjoyed people to always encourage good leaders and shun promoting unfounded reports against them. The state's number one lawmaker noted that by the international feat achieved by Governor Soludo, the image profiles of Nigeria and Anambra in particular have been appreciably stepped up. A philanthropist from Ndiowu, Orumba North local government area of Anambra State, Dr. Joseph Honora, has called on the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct free, fair, and transparent election during the November 8th governorship poll. Speaking to journalists in Oka, Dr. Onoa noted that whatever happens in Anambra will be an indicator of how the elections will go for the rest of the Southeast in 2027 general elections. Dr. Onoa urged INEC to use the windows of opportunities of the Anambra gubernatorial elections to redeem itself before Nigerians allow the systems they invested so much money into to work seamlessly among others. According to him, INEC should utilize the few days ahead to hire and equip the right ad hoc staffs and give them incentives to be at the polling unit on time and allow Anambra to use the instrumentality of their permanent voter cards to decide their future and to employ only politicians who have performed well in the past. The mayor of Oka North local government area, Honorable Tangod Anago, has called on members of the All Progressives Grand Alliance in the area to enhance their campaign and grassroots mobilization to ensure that the party wins the November 8th Anambra governorship election convincingly. Speaking to the ABS in Oka, Honorable Anago urged ABGA members to make sure that they take the message of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's impressive performance to all nooks and crannies of the local government for Ndi Oka North to know that the governor has done in less than 4 years of his administration. According to the Oka North Mayor, what Governor Soludo has achieved in the areas of human and infrastructural development is unprecedented and should be applauded by every good resident of Anambra. He therefore assured that the Oka North will vote massively for ABGA during the November 8 governorship election for Governor Chukwuma Soludo to continue its socio-economic development of the state, as well as fulfill his desire of building a safe, green, and prosperous homeland for Anambra and their unborn generations. A twice-yearly human immunodeficiency virus prevention injection, hailed as the most promising tool against virus in decades, has generated mixed reactions among Nigerians following report that it may soon be available at about $40, less than $70,000 per patient per year. The drug, known as lenacapavir, is currently marketed in the United States as Yetzugo by Gilead Sciences at a prohibitive cost of over $28,000 annually. However, a new initiative involving Indian pharmaceutical giants Hetero Labs Limited and Dr. Reddy's Laboratories alongside global partners such as Gates Foundation, Unit Aid, and the Clinton Health Access Initiative and WIT RHI aims to roll out affordable generic versions across resource-limited countries, including those in Africa. According to reports, this is expected to happen in the coming weeks. Unlike daily pre-exposure prophylaxis, also called pre-EP pills, lenacapavir requires just 2 injections a year, each offering 6 months of protection. Thousands of people have taken part in an anti-femicide protest in Buenos Aires demanding justice for a girl and 2 young women who were tortured and murdered in a crime that has shocked Argentina. The brutal killings of the 15-year-old Lara Gutierrez and Morena Verdi and Brenda Del Castillo, who were both 20, were live streamed on social media. Police believe a drug trafficking gang was responsible and that the crime was broadcast as a warning to others. They had arrested 5 suspects, 3 men and 2 women, as of Friday, according to National Security Minister Patricia Bullrich. But a 20-year-old Peruvian man that they say is the group's leader remains at large. The victims were lured into a van, believing they were headed for a party on 19 September, according to investigators. Both authorities said this was part of a plan to punish the young girl and the woman for violating gang codes, serving as a warning to others. And now sports. The Universal Boxing Council has proposed strict safety protocols enhanced medical supervision, and closer monitoring of fight schedules as measures to curb boxers' deaths following Ghana's indefinite suspension of boxing activities. UBC African President Onyeka Elum is appealing to the National Sports Authority of Ghana to reconsider and soften the indefinite suspension of boxing activities in the country, while expressing heartfelt condolences to the family, colleagues, and supporters of the late boxer. UBC Africa emphasizes the importance of finding lasting safety solutions that prevent future tragedies without halting the progress of the sport, adding that they fully understand the NSA's concern following the unfortunate incident that led to the loss of a promising Ghanaian boxer. However, boxing remains a source of pride, identity, and opportunity for many youths across Ghana and Africa. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world via our website on www.absradiotelevision.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Radio Television. Follow us on our social media handles at ABS Radio Television or on Facebook at ABS Radio TV, on Instagram and on X. Before we go, a look at the main points. Importance of yams in Igbo cosmology has been stressed. INEC has been tasked on free, fair, transparent election come November 8th elections. 70,000 naira HIV prevention injection has been split in Nigerians. Argentines have protested against brutal killings of young women. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 5111 and 0800-2200-008. And that's the size of our package this morning. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Ajuluchukwu Okagwe, wishing you a pleasant morning.